This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so good morning, good evening, guys. So today's session we will be looking at, we will be constructing a problem, a performance issue with the tools that we already have, and we are just trying to see that what are the possible ways we can resolve this issue, and find out that issue and how do we can resolve this issue. Okay, so basic required for basic prerequisites for today's session is that we already had a Tomcat server deployed in previous session, right? So I will I can just quickly list out the prerequisites. Just a second. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So first thing that we will be going to need over here is that our Tomcat plus this JPage Store application. Okay. Second thing that we already have the letting me write. So then we will need the tools like JVisual VM and JMC, GC Viewer or HP JMeter. Okay, so these tools we need to analyze and monitor the performance while we are running the load. Okay, so before that, we need JMeter, Apache JMeter. So you can download the latest version from the Apache site, and for that, I am using 5.1.1. So, and you can also download if you already have some previous version, it's okay, or I can download the latest from the Apache site. Okay. Fourth thing we will be needing is a JMX script. Okay. So this is nothing but the script that we are going to develop with JMeter to load the JPage Store application. Okay, so these are the four basic things that we are going to require now and for this particular exercise, and we should be able to, we should be able to we should be in a position to understand how the load application is getting loaded and how this performance issue that we are going to face over here, how we can resolve. Okay, so these are the basic requirements now, and what are the steps? I will just quickly explain you the steps. First is that once you have your Tomcat plus JPage Store ready, you need to do is a JMeter recording. I don't know whether you are all familiar with JMeter, or else I can share my script with you guys. So it's easy, or it will save some time for you to script and do all the things needed. So I can share my JMS scripts with you guys. You can directly use those scripts, no issues. Okay, so in the JMeter scripts, there are two sections, or two scripts rather, I would say. So first script is for your user creation. So Santosh or Sandeep, sorry. So any one of you, do you have installed this application, or have you ever tried to see that how does it look like on your local machines?
No, Chetan, not yet.
Okay, so I can quickly show you guys how does this application look like and what is the business that we are going to cover. So before that, we will be needing two scripts. One is your user creation, and second is your actual paid booking script, for which we will be using to generate load. Okay, so now just quickly I'll quickly move to the actual application, and I will show you guys uh, just a quick review that what we have done in previous sessions, and how we can use this for this current session and upcoming sessions to generate issues with performance issues with application, and trying to find them out. Okay, so you can see this is the JPEG Store application that I have configured on Tomcat on my machine. So I just have configured it on localhost 8080 port. Now, when you enter this thing, you can see this welcome to JPEG Store page. Enter the store, you get this UI of the application. Then here you have the list of pets like fish, dogs, cats, reptiles, and birds. And you can also see that you have this sign in option, help option, and cart option. Okay, so what the first script that we are going to use is to create the users. So when I click on sign in, you can see this register now button over here, right? So for a new register, so there is a default user for this JPEG store, which is J2EE, and the password is also J2EE. So apart from that, for our regular test, we want to have some other more users, right? So you just need to do register now, and whatever user ID you want, you just give the user ID, password, and you fill all the information in the account. Okay, this all is needed because if you don't provide anything, the server will throw an error. Okay, so all the information you need to fill out, and you just click on to save account information, and we will have another user account configured on this application. Okay, so this is the first thing. Now let's me just sign in using J2E and just show you. Okay, now I sign in, so I get this option sign out, and my account, this one added option is on. Okay, so what I can do is I can go to my account, and I can check if I have previously did have some orders, or previously ordered for something. So now here I see there is nothing in my order ID basket. So I can quickly go into JPEG store. Let's say I go to docs, I want a Labrador Retriever, just add to cart, proceed to checkout. It is automatically feed information, and just click on continue. Then it will again ask for me the confirmation. So I'll confirm, and once I confirm, I see that your order has been submitted. Okay. So now if I go to my account, and now again if I check my orders, I should see one order. Okay, so I can see this, there is one order with order ID 1250 placed today, and the total price of for whatever rates I have ordered, right? So this is a general application. It's developed on your J2EE framework, so we are using this application for demonstration purpose. Okay, so the architecture of this application is like simple. there is no separate web and app server or database server. Everything is combined in a single package. So there is this application is using in-memory database for every user. So what do you mean by in-memory database? The database will be separate for single user and that will be live only for till the application is running. Okay. As soon as you kill or stop the application or the Tomcat server, the databases will be lost and you need to configure the new users again for the station. Okay, because these are the users are configured to use the in-memory database or PostgreSQL in this case. Okay, so let's just quickly see what is the JMeter script that we are trying to use over here. Okay, so this is the script that we will be using to generate the load. Okay, so you can see there are different steps. So I have not named the steps, but the steps involve a particular like going through the application, signing on to the application, then booking a page, uh, and just adding it to the cart, then checking, confirming the order and checking up. So there are some randomization has been done already. So so that at every iteration or every time you can book a different pet. Because you have multiple options. You have fish, dogs, cats, reptiles, birds. So you don't want to only book pets or only dogs throughout your day. So it is already randomized to have multiple options. So for one iteration may get fish, and inside fish also they have some random options for product tag. So you can have angel fish, you can have koi, and so this is everything is randomized. So so in order that we get entire application transactions in the one single step. Okay, so this is clear as of now. So I will quickly show you guys that how do we start this Tomcat server and